Jake Duran.
For many runners, the Boston Marathon is the ultimate accomplishment. For one woman from Marquette, the finish line is just the beginning.
I don't even remember like what I was feeling. I was like the last mile, I was just I picked up my pace. I'm like, I'm almost done. I'm just going to finish strong. And I just seen the finish line, and it's kind of like this strip. I don't know how long it is, but it's just far enough to not want to like sprint, but like it's right there. And you just ran like 26 miles. That's like the last 0.2. And I don't know. It was just getting closer and closer and closer. And I just kept my pace. I just kept like slowly increasing my pace because I just wanted to finish strong.
As a member of the Wikwemikong First Nation in Ontario, Canada, Shayla Manitowabi-Hubner was one of 3 Indigenous women to cross the finish line at the Boston Marathon.
I came across the Boston Marathon opportunity through Native Women Running. They have a Instagram where they promote Indigenous women running and just post runners and whatever they post, like reposting.
Manitowabi-Hubner's story in running started at Marquette Senior High School. It moved on to record-setting performances at Northern Michigan University. Although she had found herself as an athlete, she didn't really understand who she was outside of that.
Being of mixed ancestry and having these 2 totally opposing sides in history, I was scared and nervous and kind of afraid to bring up like conversations about being a Native, being Indigenous, and I'm also adopted. So I grew up with my maternal grandparents, and they're non-Native, but they still like made me feel like it was okay to be Native.
Not knowing whether she'd be accepted, Manitowabi-Hubner hid a piece of her past.
So it was a beaded beret that I got when I was kind of young. So I've had it with me for forever. I didn't wear it, clearly. And I was getting older, kind of like diving into my identity and who I am. And I wanted to learn more about this Indigenous side of me. I had this beret and I wanted to wear it in my races. Like I brought it. I wanted to kind of like be that representation, even though I totally didn't know what that meant yet. Kind of being the only Native runner on my team. I didn't really see other Native runners at meets, but I don't know, maybe there was. And I just wanted to wear it and just be that visibility. And I just couldn't, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it would be accepted or people would look at me or my teammates would. I was just nervous about what would happen.
Years later, through the streets of Boston, her culture and heritage were on full display.
I kind of decided a couple weeks before the race, if not like the week of or a few days, that I wanted to run in prayer and carry medicine. It was kind of like I had my own little journey through what I was running for. And as the race got closer, I decided I wanted to run for healing because a lot of our people are healing still from years of trauma and even my own healing. I wanted to recognize that in my own journey as well. Cedar and tobacco are 2 of our 4 sacred medicines, and I smudged with sweetgrass before to make sure I was keeping my spirit and thoughts good throughout the whole run.
It takes personal strength and endurance to finish a marathon, but Shayla knew she wasn't alone.
So I knew right away I was going to have to tap into like these mental, spiritual, emotional parts of me. It's like you're going to have a moment where you're going to want to stop and you're going to want to XYZ, and you're going to have to really dig deep and think about why you're doing this. So that advice helped going into, and then since I was running in prayers, like thinking like the whole run, I just kept my spirit good, my thoughts good, and it just carried me through the line.
Facing questions about her family, her cultural past, and the generational trauma that follows, Shayla made a decision to embrace her roots.
If I didn't want to learn more about like my Indigenous side, I would probably still be experiencing like severe depression, anxiety, and self-identity issues. And growing up, I feel like you probably have related a little bit, but maybe their peers make comments on like, oh, your hair is black, or like, what are you? Or what's your heritage? And I always kind of felt a little bit bad about that. Like looking at my eyes and why I couldn't have like blue eyes or like different shaped eyes or just things like that. And then learning to like accept myself more and find beauty in how I look and how I am.
Along the course, she carried the memory of her ancestors who wanted to return home.
What would it be like to just run for your life? Like no mile markers, like no fuel, you're just a young kid and just trying to get back to your family where you can speak your language and not face abuse. Or I also kind of thought about like the Trail of Tears and all the miles they walked, like forcefully, like not really getting to rest, or just thinking about that. And those are kind of some thoughts that I was thinking about, just like with my prayer too, like I'm not stopping, like I'm gonna keep going.
Physically far away from her Anishinaabe roots, she's feeling closer than ever and has a better understanding of who she truly is.
Even though I'm like 2,000 miles away from Wikwemikong, where like my tribe is, it's been amazing to see how my running has like brought me closer to the community, even though I'm so far away. That's one good thing about like this social media and Native women running, this platform, that I've been able to like meet cousins and stuff like that through my running. And yeah, so I want to thank like my community, Marquette, and then my community in Wikwemikong, and then also like in Utah where I did all my training.
Shayla Manitowoc Huebner's journey isn't over as she continues to learn and find strength in her culture.
One of my language teachers, I'm trying to learn like Anishinaabe Moan. One of our classes, he said, you can choose your pitifulness or your greatness. And I guess that's really sticking with me since you said that, because it's like, yeah, I guess I could really easily choose like to be pitying, kind of self-doubt, or I could just shoot for the stars and choose my greatness.
And Rebecca, since crossing the finish line in Boston, Shayla hasn't slowed down at all. She recently traveled to Washington, D.C. with Indigenous Health and Wellness Connections for a 4-day program learning how to achieve her dreams. Her dream is to start a Native youth running program grounded in culture and tradition this summer based in Salt Lake City, Utah. She wants the program to incorporate the 4 medicine wheel teachings, which are physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional, to create a safe environment for youth to feel proud of who they are. And she's calling the program Running into Culture.